So what are some things that that the average golfer or some of our clients that come in the store, what are some things they can do to get their golf bags golf season ready?
Well, I think one of the biggest things that we're seeing right now is just changing your grips. Because even if you don't play, if you don't play through the winter, especially if you're a wind dry tack client, those grips, even if you're not using them, will deteriorate.
Yeah.
Especially here, we have the salt in the air.
So they've probably dry rotted by
Correct.
now.
Yeah, it breaks down that rubber compound. But most people that we see in our fittings, well, how old are your clubs? About 6, 7 years old. Well, they've still got the stock grips on them. You've never re-gripped them? Oh, no, I didn't think it'd make a difference. So then even if we throw a new grip on the 7, I'm like, wow, it makes it feel like a whole new golf club.
And I think you're being generous there. I've seen some of my fittings come in with 20 to 30-year-old golf clubs still with the stock grip on it.
So shiny that we can see our reflection.
It's a 20 to 30-year-old grip that person's trying to play golf with.
I was going to say, Golf Pride says you need to change your grips every
40 rounds.
40 rounds. How often to the normal golfer? Let's say somebody that plays twice a month.
I say ultimately 40 rounds is unrealistic. But if you're a regular golfer, and I'd consider a regular golfer to play 2 times a month, once a week, that kind of range, you probably need to change your grips once a year.
Yep.
At least.
I would agree.
Now you could do more, and that'd probably just be better. But once a year, so you can you start the year off with fresh grips, and by the end of the year, they've gathered enough oils and debris from your hands that there's probably time to change.
That's how you got to kind of think about it almost, as your grips is kind of like an oil change for your car.
Right.
It's preventative maintenance, but it's going to make the overall feel of the golf club just stay consistent.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I'm even though in the fitting portion, choosing the right club, but the grip is the most important thing on your club.
Yeah.
You don't hold the golf club, the club head.
What are we holding on to with a golf club?
Yeah. And hey, trust me, I'm lazy when it comes to changing my grips. My grips right now are shot. I'm going to stick with them through tomorrow.
Well, it's just way easier to change your golf clubs.
That's good. I don't need new clubs.
But also, I was going to say as well, too, and we hit on wedges a lot, but always take a look at your wedges. I feel like starting off the season, it may not mean you're buying new wedges, but it may just mean you're going in, making sure that the line angles are what you need the wedges to be, the loft gapping's correct. If you've played a wedge for 3 or 4 seasons, it might be time to freshen up and update the grooves on at least your most lofted wedge to keep your spin numbers as high as you can maintain them.
Yeah, and we've talked about that.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do in wedges.